Google Calendar tutorial. Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to use Google Calendar as a free productivity software. So let's get started. First off, you're going to go on calendar.google.com and you probably have a Google account by now. It's very unlikely that you don't have a Google account. And what is Google Calendar? Well, Google Calendar is actually a free time tracking and time management software provided by Google. And it helps you keep track of all of your time, all of your tasks, all of your holidays, and you can integrate a lot of stuff into it and schedule your work day or work week or your entire life on this app because it's very handy dandy. You can use it on the Google webpage. So right now, as we are on calendar.google.com, and you can also use the mobile application on Android or iOS. So this is the basic calendar, and as you can see over here, depending on what day it is, you can add titles, add events, add tasks, add reminders on any specific time. You can add a description for your tasks, and you can also log on all of your tasks and select a specific task to do on that certain time. If you take a look over here, this is your entire month, and you can sync your calendar. So any kind of birthdays, reminders, or tasks that I have added onto this account will be synced onto this calendar. Below that, you can also add other calendars. So if you have certain holidays, if you want to sync your school or work calendar, you can do that through here. So if you want to browse calendars of interest, you can add Christian holidays, you can add Hindu holidays, you can add Jewish holidays. So if you are someone that does take time off on these holidays, you can add those. You can add important football events. So if you want to add any basketball stuff, let's say you want to add the FIFA World Club and you want to see the New Zealand match, you can add that. And if you want to add the phases of the moon, you can also add that. And just like that, all of these things will be added to your calendar. If we go back now, you can see the Assumption of Mary, Onam, and all of these vacations will be added to your calendar. And this is us just viewing today and right now. If we were to add anything in the future, let's just say we are adding a event in the next hour. Let's just say we added work meeting, and it's going to give me an alarm on this time. Let's just say it's 10:30. You can either add this event as a all day long event, so you won't get any kind of alarm unless you set the alarm for the morning, or you can add this as a specific timed event. And you can add a Google Meeting conference if this is a online meeting, and you can get notified depending on whatever kind of status you set. So you can set your status as free or busy. You can add your visibility if you want your status to be public or private, and you can get a custom notification however many minutes before the actual event. So if it's a very large event, you might want to get a notification 1 hour earlier. If it's just something that you have to attend, you can just hop on 5 minutes before the event starts and you can save that. So in around 20 minutes, I will actually get this notification on my phone. And if we were to take a look on the left, you can see the month that is going on. If you click on this arrow, you can see previous months and whatever you have logged there. You can see the upcoming months and get a overall snapshot of all your plans and events for this year or even this decade if you want to add that much stuff. But just to jump ahead, you can click on the 1st of September and then I will get directly on the 1st of September. You can see over here, all of these things have been logged on. So you can see I've added this task, and if I remove this, I won't get this notification for my task or appointment on this specific date. So if I click it back on, I can get a view of my task. On the top, you can actually see if you want to hop on back to today. This is very easy to just get back to the daily tasks that you have. Above that, you actually have your weekly, daily, or monthly. So if you want this view to be the entire month, it will zoom out for you. If you want this to be a yearly view so you can see the entire calendar on your basic dashboard, you can click on that. If you just want to take a look at 4 days, you can do this, move back to today and just the 4 upcoming days that you have. You can also show declined events, so events that you won't be appearing for but that have been added to your calendar, or events that have passed and you did or did not attend. You can also just view your daily calendar if you're someone that is very busy, you have a lot of stuff and you need to schedule it all. You can use it. You can do that using Google Calendar, and this will help you keep track of where your day is being spent, what time you are allocating to your work, to your school, maybe to your hobbies, to your just day-to-day life, to your mundane tasks. You can add and log them over here. So let's just say at 1 p.m. you have lunch break, and this is just a self-allocated lunch break. You have it from 1 to 1:30, and you can remove the notification, and you can change your Google visibility, so you will appear as busy on this time so no one can actually disturb you. You can also invite a guest, so any person that I might want to invite to this lunch, I can add them over here, and then you can modify the event, or you can give the guest permission to modify the event so they can change maybe the timing, the place, the location, and they can even invite other people, but you are just going to keep it as it is if you don't want more people to actually show up to your lunch break. And then you are just going to save this, and you can send an invitation email to your Google Calendar event guest. I'm just going to send it, and this person will now receive an email for a lunch break at 1 p.m. Now, if you take a look on the right side, you can actually see your tasks, your keep, and your maps. So, as I said in the beginning of this video, you can add your tasks all over here and then just set a specific date and they will show up on your calendar. I'm just going to do that to show you guys. Let's just say I have yoga class, and I'll add the time and date. Let's just make it 2 and okay. And now you can see I've added this task, I've added this date, and it has shown up in my calendar. So you can just add all of your tasks over here, just like this. Let's just say you have gym every day, and you can add this as a repeat task. So, and you're gonna select how many days you go. So if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe you take Sundays off, you're going to add this. And now you will see gym is going to appear on every day. So if you look at your week, you can see gym has appeared every day on this specific time, so you don't have to log it on every time, and still you will be reminded when you actually have to get up and go to the gym. This was the task section. Above that you have your keep. So if there is something that really you don't need reminders for, but you do want to keep notes, you can add them over here. You can add, mundane stuff like picking up the dry cleaning or anything like that. You can add it over here and just view it when you have spare time and you want to see what are your pending stuff. What is, maybe your grocery list. So if you're going to do grocery at a specific time, you might want to add your grocery list in the notes. Let's just say butter and eggs. And now, so when you will be going to do your grocery and you have your phone, you're gonna just view your notes and you can see your grocery list of the stuff you have to buy. Below that you have your maps, and this is a good function if you're working between your office and home. You want to let your workers know that where you are at the current moment and what kind of events you're at. If you live a jet-setting kind of lifestyle, you might want this especially just to let your employer or employees know how much you are working, what is your efficiency, what is your productivity, and if you're not just lounging around. So this was around it. You can see over here, like at the start of this video, we added this work meeting, and now we are actually getting a notification for this work meeting 5 minutes prior, just as we had set. So that was it for Google. You can also add another reminder for 5 minutes again. And that was it for Google Calendar. I hope you guys found this video tremendously helpful and you are able to manage and schedule your time efficiently. I will catch you guys in the next video.